I want to show you how you can edit the slides that have promote continuous blending. This is what the CVC blending looks like. And when you present it, you go through, slide by slide. And each slide it looks like this. But what you have on here is a text box that has the word, and you have this floating rectangle here. So if I click on it and move it away, you can see that there's the letter under it. And I've made it the same color as the background so you don't see it. And I may change that like the other one so that you actually see the that it's covering something. In any case, so if I want to edit this, whatever slide it's on, and it doesn't matter which one, you hit, I'm on this, and I'm going to hit Control D to duplicate it. And do you see it made another one? So Control D duplicates the slide, but you have to have the slide selected. So the yellow box has to be around the slide here. And I've got it duplicated. Now I'm going to come in here and I'm going to change the word. So let's say I want, I'm going to make a new word, and I want the word cat. So I just click on the text box and I'm going to type in a new word. Now you can't see it all because there's this floating rectangle here. I can move that out of the way and edit the word, and then click on it and move it back. Okay, and because you've duplicated the slide, the animation stays. It still knows to animate by going, revealing that, removing this floating rectangle when you click the cursor or scroll down. So now if I were to present this, let's go back to the snot here. I do this, click, and then I reveal that. Now I've got a new one in here, cat, and it reveals on the animation. So that's what the CVC words. I'm going to just remove this slide. Okay. And if I had the CVCC here, and also in the CCVC, there are two rectangles, and on these I made the rectangles a different color from the background so you can see it move. And I don't know whether people like that better or like it the same color. But in any case, there's two rectangles here and a text box. So let's say you want to duplicate. So I have to click over here, see the yellow box around here. So I'm on this, I'm going to duplicate this. So now I have it twice, and then I can edit this. So I can move these up out of the way so I can see it. So this word was best, and let's say I want to make bent or whatever, you just change it. And then you move these back. So here, the way I do it is the back one covers just the last letter, and I position it so it covers all of it. And then this one, line it up, and you can see from the red line when it's lined up with the other one. There. And then the animation stays. It knows to move the first one out first and then the second one out. So if I were to present this in presentation mode, here we've got it bent there. Okay. If you have the silent E one, the silent E is a little trickier because there are two floating rectangles here. So if I were to click on this, there's one rectangle here that covers the ending consonant sound, the one between the vowel and the silent E, and one here in the front covering the first consonant. So you have to move both of them. So let's say I want to edit this. So I'm going to duplicate this. I've got the yellow rectangle around here. I'm going to duplicate it. There we go. And now I'm going to click on these rectangles, move them out of the way a little bit. click on it, and you need to have, do you see the double arrow there? Get that, move it up out of the way. So there we go. I'll move it down. Maybe it doesn't like being moved up. Okay, so now I'm going to change this word, and I'm going to change it to, what do I want to change it to? File. L-E, okay? So I'm going to move this one back. I need my double arrow, and I'm going to move it back. And this one has to be positioned for the size of the letter it's hiding. So because the L is so skinny, I have to make it a smaller control. And if ever I do something I don't like, I just Control Z. So I click on it, and I'm gonna move it this way a little bit. There, maybe move it a little bit more. So you need the double arrow, click, and there. Okay, and then I'm gonna move this one back here over the beginning consonant, and I line it up with the red arrow. There. And so in present mode, I can see that I'm covering the edge of this dot a little bit. There we go. So if I go to present, looks like that, and then I reveal the other sounds. Okay. And if you have the word ladders, I don't know how you'd want to change it because each one changes just by one letter. But if you were going to do more of these, you just duplicate it and go in here and edit the text box that's on each tile.